What's up, everybody? It's Steve back. It's been a long time. I ain't see y'all. It's probably been a few months now. I done been through so many cars that it all runs together, but I'm back. Some of you may have known that I initially, what did I buy? I think I bought the WS6 and then ended up selling it because, so I'm an Army veteran. My wife is still Air Force. So we ended up getting orders to North Dakota, right? So I sold everything, sold my spare engine, sold all my parts, everything. I was like, cool, I'm about to build like a rock crawler or a TBSS all-wheel drive, something like that, right? No, COVID's still popping, stuff's going off, orders canceled. You're staying here for at least another year. So boom, I ended up buying the WS6 back. So it's been a while since I've seen you guys. I apologize for that. Finally getting some stability. Class, I'm still going to class. Everything's still going good. So, but for the most part, all my side projects are done. I was helping a buddy with a G8, helping some people with exhausts, engines, just little odds and ends around Phoenix. So everything should be my time now. So I got to start ordering parts for the W6. But let me show you guys what it's all about. So now that y'all seen and sorry about this, it's cold in here, man. I don't know why. It's like some kind of cold front, something coming through the area. But so y'all see how bad of condition the car is in. When I initially bought it, I think back in July 2020, I believe it was, I did drive it home. It had a horrible tune on it. Had a Holly high ram. Had a drag setup on it, race stars and, all that stuff. So I did drive it home. I ended up parting it out, selling everything. I think I made like $7,000 off of everything, altogether. And I bought it for around $5,000, somewhere around $5,000 I bought it for. I don't remember exactly. So I made my money off it. I was cool. Going to North Dakota, ended up getting canceled. And the guy I sold it to, he had sold it to somebody else. Somebody made a deposit and he was driving down to go pick it up. And first thing I did when I found out I was staying, I hit him up because I remember him posting it for sale and he had already sold it. I kept throwing him prices. He ended up taking $2,300 and he refunded the other guy, took it, bought the shell back. So here I am. I got a lot of cut out for me. Obviously it needs a paint job. I'm torn between red or black. Brembos, if I can find 6 piston fronts, 4 piston rear, I'm gonna do that. If I find a set of 4-piece, because it's usually dumb cheap now, I'm gonna do that, but it will have Brembos. Will be a manual still, gotta find a T56. I have a couple clutches around. So Back here, I do have LS3 heads, 0821s that need to be dropped off and serviced. I have an LQ4, and I also have an aluminum 60 that I need to go pick up and either sell or use it. So real quick, I just wanted to talk engine with you guys. I got a L76, which is pretty much LS2 to make it simple. But real quick, you see I took the old dash out. Went ahead and cleaned up the dash, got all the old glue that the last owner used to put a mat on, got that off with some glue gun. Looks great. And like I said, I just need a driver's seat and, you know, to replace the, what do you call this? Whatever the fuck the roof stuff is. But yeah, might even reupholster it if it's possible, you know. But like I said, for the most part, the interior is clean. You know, I'm getting older, so I like to have a decent interior, comfortable. So, but anyway, moving on. Let me show you guys this engine. Give you guys a backstory on it. So, a friend of mine had this an LSA G8. Had an engine failure. He thought the engine was done for, so it sat for a while. Sat for about a year, some change or whatever. Shout out to Nate, by the way. But when we pulled it apart, it ended up being a valve seat right here dropped and lodged between the cylinder head and the valve. So yeah, it definitely caused quite a bit of tapping. He thought it was bottom end, catastrophic failure. But also these are our true LS3 heads, which have the lighter valves. But otherwise the same as 823 truck heads, which have the heavier valves. But so this engine was pretty much rebuilt. It's a fresh engine. You can still see all the cross hatching. With the exception of, you know, the valve tapped the cylinder, but that's nothing. I've personally run engines like that before. It's no big deal. But like I said, just been rebuilt, fresh as can be. Ran a little bit, failure, sat for a while. So I got this for $600. Shout out to Nate. I mean, I couldn't pass on it. A buddy of mine was supposed to buy it. You know, I was like a middleman. I was the plug between the two. And he was supposed to buy it. It was bullshit. And we seen him post about something about an iron block. And I was like, you know, I'll take it. He made an offer I couldn't pass on. 600 can get out my hair. I got it. So what I plan to do with this is take the crank out because it's 58X. The car and ECU is 24X. I'm just gonna get a 24X reluctor wheel, press onto the crank. So I will be tearing this down, taking it apart, dropping off machine shop, the crank at least, taking these to machine shop. So like I said, if you're here from my OG cars, tuner cars, Genesis, yada yada, 300ZX, stay tuned. A lot of this stuff will pertain to your builds. But yeah, so I still have this LQ4 with Gen 4 internals. Let me show you guys. It was rebuilt by GM. So, great engine. Was running. So, I know it was running. They say don't look at cam bearings, but I would run this as is and not bat an eye. So, I was thinking about making this a 4.8 or something. Stroker, you know, bump the compression up with some good gas and let her eat. Maybe just run this NA with some porter polish heads, LS3 intake and a nice cam. Maybe boost, maybe turbo, pro charger, or just another blower. But I don't want to go LSA blower on this car. What I want to do, because some idiot cut this up, I'm gonna have to get this patched or something and then hack that up. So I did want to put an LSA blower into it because it was already cut up. But I like the Magnuson superchargers for this platform where you can still use the ram air intake. So, but let me know what you guys think I should do. Should I try turbo? Should I try pro charger? Should I leave it NA? And I think I'm gonna hold on to this. I don't know. Might get another project on the side to build. We'll see. But Feels good to be back.